It feels like they were on top this whole game, but they're just out of resources and we're not. So we'll just kill their stuff. I mean, unless they have another deny right now. At least they don't make us discard the cards if they have the deny. There's our last Heimerdinger, but we did do 4 damage. Let's go. Cornea. Is that an instant win with Cornea once we actually drew it? Jesus Christ almighty. How did that happen? Hecarim, really quick, just Hecarim control, you know. It'll be a quick one. I actually like this and this and this. I don't know if you throw Heimerdinger back, even though he's not good in the early game because he's so core. This is good because this is 3 mana, do 3 damage, summon a 1/1. Deal 1 damage to 2 enemies. I think it's questionable. I think it is questionable. Omen Hawk is, you know, common in this aggro matchup. I swear to God, I just did this exact color matchup. Or, yeah, I think so. Iona is in every fucking deck, man. And it's honestly because Deny. Once Deny's gone, or not that it's going anywhere, I mean, but if something happens to Deny, or even if it gets nerfed, it's unlikely. Because even though, like, I don't think Deny is necessarily that much of a problem card, I do think it is skewing the meta a lot because everyone's playing around other people having Deny. I actually think I do get rid of this Progress Day. I don't think it's going to do much for us. Not for until too long. I mean, what's there is you can play it. If you don't play anything on 1 or 2, you have 3, 6. I mean, you could have 3, so you can play it on 5. We're not gonna burst that out. That's a free discard, buddy.
I'll show you how it's done.
I will. You know what? I have deal 1 damage to 2 things. I have absolutely no problem using that. And it's at fast, so I will take my mana till next turn. I don't know why I was like, how do I add up to 8? 3 plus what is 8? 3 plus what is 8? I only carry over 1 spell mana if I do this in the next turn. 4, what would I do with 4 next turn? I guess it's one of that, but I can already do that. Yeah, we'll just pop it. I want to draw my card. Might give us a better discard target for Get Excited. Get Excited does feel a little awkward if I don't have Jury Rig in my hand. You actually run a Deny for that? Dude, Deny away because that is not impressive. That's your whole turn to save a 2/1 and a 1/1. That's how you want to use your Deny? You've got to have more than 1 in your hand. I feel like you would not use Deny that quickly if you had 1 Deny. Might end up stunned. I really, you know, I don't mind using 1 Get Excited. This card feels so bad all the time. I know it's probably good, but I always, like, I don't mind getting rid of a Get Excited and a Jury Rig, but then I have nothing to do with my other Get Excited. Like, I always like my hand enough, I feel like. We're gonna play Heimer next turn, so I would like to keep 3. 1, 2, so if I could spend 2 mana this turn, I think the only way to do that is to rummage and just create a 1/1 blocker, which we might just do. 1/1 blocker, get rid of a I'm Excited. Get it. Maybe no, because this is just another, it makes me discard another card. And even though this doesn't, we'll see. We'll see what they're feeling like. Obviously, we're not gonna. That's a thing that card game players can sometimes have an issue with, is deciding what. Oh, just end round. You know what? Absolutely, I'll just end round. Thank you, opponent. Hopefully you're not just AFK. I will play Heimer. Heimer is very easy to kill. I will get rid of both of these.
Too many ideas, not enough hands.
Oink. I will absolutely play a 0 mana 1/1. Not exactly the most impressive card of all time, right? But at the same time, it's not that bad. Sure. I can do nothing in response. But what they did is also unimpressive. Wonder why they didn't recall it before playing that. I feel like they're just bad ordering on their part. I will save my mana. I'll actually have the same amount of mana next turn. Probably just beam something. Right now his deck seems fucking terrible. I mean, he's been buffing. Maybe he's got like one fucking killer thing in here, but hasn't made it down yet.
Swift and silent as the breeze.
Recall all other allies. All right, I mean, that's pretty cool. If I play Heimer, I could still stun that, so no sweat there.
Entropy, a never-ending cycle.
Fast as wind, light as air.
I will make that stop. This also gives us an elusive blocker, which is why these 3 mana spells are so fucking good. We could spend 0 mana to deal 0 damage to something and summon a 0/1. I don't know if there is a 0/1. There is a 0/1. It actually has Challenger, which is really good. Even that one's really good. We're probably gonna use our mana to deal 4 damage to that, right? Not all of our mana, but honestly, Corina is usually what wins games here. What does the 4 mana give me? Fearsome. That is not particularly good. But this also isn't particularly bad. Probably having a deny here, but it's not even that bad. Okay, no deny. I don't like this card in the deck so far. Maybe it's good again, but like there's so many elusives. Even if this card summons a 2/1/1s and a 2/1 tough, it just doesn't feel good most of the time. We probably kill this one. Ooh. That's a 3/8 Braum. Wow. We actually get to kill it though. He doesn't have any deny. So I think we blow this up and we kill this. We have a blocker for this, even though Braum can pull it. But we actually have 8 mana next turn, so we can just kill the Braum with the beam if he plays a card. If not, he gets in for 5 damage, which is still unfortunate. What do you have? Like, on 2 mana, you have no deny. You could have, like, the +0/+2, which would have been really bad for us, but even then, not like... Ooh, a second elusive blocker. That's right. I forgot. I forgot about the second elusive blocker. We haven't even attacked yet, either. Which we will. 100%. I like to play a card now.
Round and round it goes.
We're not going to attack with the 1/1s. Actually, will we attack with the 1/1s? I don't care if they die. And I do kind of want to create room. We'll attack with 1/1/1. We'll attack with this one. We'll bring this one back. You only need to do 2 more mana to get a thing. Also, if you spend 8 mana on this, you get an 8 mana thing. I forgot Braum could attack this. In my head, I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. It was, whatever I was thinking, it was dumb, I promise. So, if you spend more than 8 mana, it only goes up to 8. So I think if you spend 9, you might get nothing. I don't know. I don't really want to experiment. We do have 1 mana though, so it doesn't really matter. And we're only going to be at 8 this turn though, so. Deal 8 damage, summon an 8/8. I mean, that seems pretty good. And then next turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. I mean, it seems pretty fucking good. Oh, he did block that. Whoa. Oh, I feel way better now. This is also phenomenal. This is a free This is a free blocker. You're gonna kill my Heimer, bro? Before I get a chance to do anything? I guess I don't get the 8/8, but I do get to kill his Braum. I need all 8 to kill Braum here, unfortunately. Then if he has deny, I'm just fucked, though. I mean, I'm not fucked, I guess, but I'm in a way worse spot. Actually, no, I do have 1 extra mana because he's at 7 now. we would have had 2 more mana, I guess we would have been able to save Heimerdinger.
Bring me tea to gain the strength of rivers.
We are going to spend 1 more mana. We're just trying to get him to not use so many cards, or to use more cards, I guess. I don't know, but this is burst. It won't even matter, will it? Recall is pretty good, though, so we'll just try to blast the Braum. +3/+3. All right, that's fine. Still, we can just recall the Braum. It's funny that we actually are going to recall the Braum over using this, because then this could just kill it afterwards. Hey, maybe we don't successfully recall the Braum. But he doesn't have a whole lot he could do. That's a minion. So we know that he has to top deck exactly deny in 2 and 29 cards. You know, that's 1 in 15, you know, get about 14.5, so it's an unlikely chance. And it's my turn first. Which means I don't need to recall it, but I shall. Do I want to recall Braum right now is the question. Or do I want to do it? Yeah, I do want to do it right now. That's scary. We know it's all minions, though, so we can't stop this. Still a 0/7, actually. I did not realize that. So we gotta use this to hit Braum, and then use this to kill the Poro as well.
I know a way. I'm for talking to.
We actually won't have to do that. We'll be able to hit this instead if he... Well, we're at 20. We can afford to take 5. I want to deal the 3 damage here. And then 1 damage here. 6, 5, 4. This will be down to 5. I don't know. He's trying to decide if he wants to pull something with Braum. What I'm trying to decide is this Mystic Shot.
This is fun, yes?
Perfect. We'll obviously block this 1/1 here. I think I am going to smack this. It gives us a... This brings it down to 5, but it'll actually bring it down to 3, so we're much more likely to kill it. So at 3, we kill this, and at 4, we kill this and this. But if we don't do it this way, then it's at 4, we kill these 2, and at 5, we kill this, but we whiff on 3, and we also whiff on 5. This makes it so we only need 4 to kill everything.
They will learn.
I doubt they have a deny at this point. And if they do, if they ever have a deny, we lose, right? And they already did their attack, so not necessarily. We could top deck another one of these. But then if we do, find out. Okay, they're recalling that guy. He does go down to a 3/3, but they're readying up something really powerful. We did get the 5. I really want that progress state. So we're going up to 12 mana with a Heimerdinger. There's a lot we could do still. What do you think that is? What do you think their last minion is? I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of how many hand buffs it's had. I like his a lot. I actually quite like the T-Hex, though. I do wish the TX didn't go on his back. I think the TX is cuter than this, but I don't like his animation very much. I do kind of want to buy a board, but the issue is I like Shadow Isles the most, but I don't like the Shadow Isle board. So I just haven't gotten to the board yet. The one I actually like is the Iona board. It's just like really pretty, I guess, or you know, it's really good looking. Are you deciding whether or not to play a 6/6 5-mana? No, it's 5 mana. I don't know. What are you trying to decide? Oh my god. That guy is fucking swole, I'll admit. A 10/9. That's fantastic.
What seems to be the problem?
I will play my Heimer. I will play a 0 mana spell, by the way. They can't block these, so... +4/+0 and a quick attack this round? Holy shit, that's great.
Groundbreaking invention to date.
Do not test my patience.
I even get another 3/1 out of this deal.
Ready the torches.
Which one should we do it on? All right, we'll do it on her. You win. Wait. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it would have only been 10 damage. We didn't have lethal. I thought for a second I missed lethal. Boink. You did get a card out of that. So it's not all fun and games. He's gonna need the world's biggest, fattest, like, overwhelm in order to beat us, I think. I mean, there's no dead draws in our deck because they're all spells, right? And we can get Rummage. Rummage is pretty bad, but that's like phenomenal, right?
Night falls.
I do have 3 elusives. I wouldn't even bother. I won't even bother recalling that. I don't think that's big enough. I could have even taken the damage. It's not a big deal. +0/+3 this round. Sure. You know what? I will recall it. Because it keeps my guy alive. Your guy goes away. I get to play my card. You get a draw card off of that, and maybe you could use all your mana then, and that'll be tough, but... But I've got a lot of attacks right now. I do like this card, but when Recall is currently so common because everyone's playing Iona, I think he loses a lot of power. I'm not sure if he can win this anymore. The issue is like having 0 cards is that there's so many dead draws actually because a lot of cards require us to discard a card. But we also have Progress Day and other Heimerdingers, which are more Progress Days. You're not doing anything right now. Not really. You have 3 blockers. We have 4 attackers, 5 attackers. You can only, so you're taking 3 if you block both of this, and then you have to block this guy, so you're taking. You only block 3, and the lowest amount you can take is 7, and you're at 6. So you need something else. Our opponent's a big spender. I mean, look, they got a board and they got a pet. I do have a pet, though. I'm a big spender. I've also bought in all the wild cards for sale 3 weeks in a row. So I spent $60 on just wild cards in the first 3 times they became available. So I'm not, I wouldn't call myself a whale, but I plan on spending $100 when the game came out just to buy stuff, and I've only been able to spend 60 so far, so 60 or 70, so. Any reason not? We're not going to attack with Heimerdinger. I don't know what could go wrong. Okay. Okay.
You call that sneaky?
You're taking 6. All right. So I did the math wrong. 7 isn't the lowest. 6 is the lowest, but still, good game. We ended up getting there. A lot of hand buffs, and I do think hand buffs are insane, but there was so much, and when you get recalled and it completely undoes the hand buffs, it just makes hand buffs in general weak against Iona, which is really bad because most decks are running Iona and Will of Iona at this point. So just watch out for that if you guys are doing hand buffs. All right. Smorgasbord deck. I've been doing not particularly hot today. This deck is a high learning curve, I will say. This hand's just acceptable. No draw, no filter, but they have, their deck seems to be probably pretty aggressive. I want a way to kill Fiora. Progress Day will be good on turn, what, 5? If we have all of our mana, right? Draw on 3. If we could, that's probably not a great draw, though. They do have that 2 mana guy that should probably just kill it. There is the 2 mana thing that gives a unit barrier, and there's not much we can do about that. It's not like a skill, we can't counter it, and that would be really annoying. So the followers that can give barrier are ones we gotta make sure we're watching out for. Alright, we could Progress Day next turn. If we manage to not spend more than I don't care about Shen alone.
I sense an imbalance.
I will prevent 2 damage. Will I prevent 2 damage? No, maybe that's a waste of that card. I will take 2 damage. I guess I could have dealt 1 damage to something, but drawn a card. Iona's in every deck. It's Iona or Shadow Isles. Like, I don't know if there's any like Demacia Noxious decks. Like, those don't feel like a thing. What's my hand size? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that was quite the hand, wasn't it? This is a card that I actively don't want to play. That's really bad. Holy crap. We got 2 2-mana spells and a 1-mana spell. We don't run any board clears, do we?
Strength and grace, beauty in the blade.
I am interested by that play. It seems weak. Maybe they don't have that many champions. I wish I could see how many they had in their deck, because it would give me a better idea of what the deck's actually about. This is just a free spell, like always. I always love Flash of Brilliance.
I find that worthy.
Yeah, 100%. That's like super cool. Oh, I mean, that's not as cool, but it's okay. I will hit Shen. These two do work pretty good together. I gotta get rid of this card, right, to draw 2. I need to get a Heimerdinger, I think. Oh, well, never mind. No, I don't. Maybe I just play it instead. I want my mana. I want to save the mana to protect my stuff. That is one of the worst cards in our deck to get rid of, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. We have 1 deny, which we really don't want to use yet. Okay, we will deny. Will they deny our deny? Probably. No, not this time. I will take my time by playing these. Being able to play, like, I haven't been able to play a Heimerdinger and a Progress Day in the same turn yet. Or, you know, period. They do take 13. Okay, okay. This is good.
My most groundbreaking invention to date.
We have 1, 2, 3. This would be 4, 5. This would give us 6. But I'd rather keep the mana because we could Progress Day. Get an 8/8.
Enforced equilibrium.
Protect and strike.
Like, do I just Progress Day anyway? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we just recall this guy instead. I think we put you here and you here. Take 4. 4 is a lot to take right now. Right, it brings us down to 8. Can't really do much about it. I mean, we could stun him. What else am I gonna do with my mana?
Engines don't deter
Well,
themselves.
this will bring me up to 5. I could do 5 damage to one thing. That's still not quite enough. I think we do just... Alright, do this. If he does something, I still get it inside of ages. And, summon... I can't do this one, but I can still... I guess draw 2 cards. I don't know if that's good, but... So which one are they going to deny? The one that keeps Heimerdinger alive, probably? Oh. Oh. Well, isn't that a good draw? That was pretty good. Pretty lucky for us. Crazy ass turn, I'll admit. Still don't get to use progress date. Honestly, just gotta get some cards out of our hand. I don't even want to play this guy. I think I just want to... And I do want to play Progress Day really bad, but... 4, what are we going to do with 4 mana? We don't care about the 1/1, right? So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of one of these. Jesus Christ. This card feels so hard to use all the time. I mostly am just bad at using it against Iona because I don't want to lose all my stuff. I don't want to. I'm scared to deny. And we know they're running it. They've played 0 so far, so they've got 3 in their deck probably. If you're running Iona, you're running Deny. And every deck runs Iona or Shadow Isles. Okay. I do still get a 3/1, which is nice. Is there a chance they're not running Deny? There might be a chance, but I would be surprised, honestly. I mean, we can get some 0/1 challengers, but I don't think that's probably the play. My God. We're halfway through our deck. We haven't found our good build around cards yet. Not being able to use... We could just play Progress Day, get a 0 mana 8/8, right? Oh, I've never seen Shen level up. I forgot that he does. When an ally gets barrier, give it +3/+0 this round. Okay. We'll put this here. We'll put this here. We're going to let Heimerdinger die. We don't want this. We don't want... I don't know if we want the other Progress Day. We should probably keep it, though. I will discard... guess this and hit that. We're just trying to get as much of this Heimerdinger as we can. Get a full board if we can. We're looking for that 9-drop that wins us the game. That makes us, discards top 5 cards. We're looking for it. We're looking for it desperately. It's +6 damage. Holy crap. Is that lethal? No. It is 9, though. Probably. I guess we should have done that, but we didn't know. I am in trouble. Like, we basically need that 9-drop. We need that card like 1,000 years ago. I feel like our whole deck is built around it, even more so than Heimerdinger, potentially. Mother of fucking God. All right, we're gonna play Heimer.
Answers, I have them. My most groundbreaking invention to date.
I do have a 0-1 challenger. I will attack. I will attack. I will attack with this. Probably. Honestly, I just want to use this lifesteal. Come on, barrier. Come on, lifesteal. What does barrier actually do? Negates the next damage the unit would take. Less last one round. Unfortunate. We don't gain any life. Wait, why can't I stun an attacking enemy? Okay. Not a battling enemy. I think we have to do this. We don't gain any life from it though, man. Barrier is good against that. We do have more blockers though. We do get to play an 8-mana instant. I don't know if he has any way to get through. Man, where the fuck is that our build around card, man?
Protect their own.
Keeper, our lands need us.
I'll take 3 cards, please.
Holiday when celebrating.
There it is. Took a while, but we got it.
They said it couldn't be done. Progress.
Yay, extra HP. But doink doink. They all get +1/+1 at when I summon them from now also. Whenever an ally gets barrier, give it +3/+0 this round. That is acceptable. You're obviously gonna have to give that barrier somehow.
Honor guide me.
Your place is
That's burst. We can't stop it, so that's always nice. We're gonna block here. We're gonna block here. We're gonna block here. This is all acceptable so far. We could have stunned this instead of recalling something. They both give me this guy, but as a 4/2. And this is it deny finally? Fuck. God fucking damn it. I'll take it. Take my 2/2. The 1/2.
Kindly keep your
This deck gets so destroyed by deny because all of our spells are so expensive. I guess we have a lot of these cheap spells, but like, man, maybe I just don't know how to play this deck like at all. Hey, we're not in that bad of a spot. We could still easily win here because we have just insane amounts of damage, but it feels like they were on top this whole game, but they're just out of resources and we're not. So
They will learn to fear the sun.
we'll just kill their stuff, I mean, unless they have another deny right now. At least they don't make us discard the cards if they have the deny. There's our last Heimerdinger, but we did do 4 damage. Let's go. Cornea. Is that an instant win with Cornea once we actually drew it? Jesus Christ almighty. How did that happen? I cannot read when a game is going well for us and when a game is going bad for us. I am so bad at this game. Holy crap. Oh, they got Yasuo. I don't see many Yasuo stuff out there right now. Don't see much Yasuo stuff out there right now. Quite a big fan of Yasuo. He is one that I want to get 3 of for sure and make a whole deck around. I think in this matchup, we definitely keep Heimer. I don't know if we want Steel Tempest. I'm not sure which of these are really good. This is all kind of stall, right? None of it's like removal, though. I think we get rid of Will of Ionia right now. We're going to just try keeping it. I'm not very experienced in this hand with this deck, so it's going to do our best to learn it. Discard 2, draw 2. I don't know if there's anything we actually want to discard in this deck. It is a burst. Draw 2. Oh, here we go. Undiscarded, summon a scrap scuttler. Okay, cool. I will just play these guys out. I wouldn't mind discarding the Steel Tempest, I suppose, getting a 1/1 out of it. +2/+0. So this guy gets permanently stronger. And he has quick attack. That's a 2-mana 1/3 with quick attack is good. A 2-mana 3/3 with quick attack is also good. I think this can kill Yasuo. We're just blocking here. We don't care about that. Yasuo's a 4/3, right? Yeah, we should probably kill Yasuo instead of this. But we don't know whatever one gets out of hand first. I actually kind of do want to just plop plop. Oh, deny is pretty sweet. Okay. This is just a free 3/1 if we wait one more turn and do it with Heimerdinger, so I think we're gonna wait. I don't mind using Get Excited and discarding, I don't know, maybe a deny. But we want to play this with Heimerdinger. We can't spend, we can spend exactly 4 mana. How much is Yasuo? That was probably a Zed he cast it on, right? 3 cost. We're probably just going to Will of Iona. Is Zed. Yes. Keeping up 2 blockers. Now, does he attack right away or play Zed? If he Zeds, we could still Flash of Brilliance. Okay. You can't play that and Zed this turn, though. Let's go ahead and play Heimer. This being burst is absolutely nuts. At least with Heimer. And we could block that. That's it. Let's just do this really quick. That's pretty fantastic ability. Can't do that. Stun an attacking unit is probably just better. So let's just do that. Now we get 2 3/1 elusives, right? Blocks his elusive stuff. Seems pretty good. Oh, deny. Ooh, that hurts. That's the anti-Heimer card. Alright, that's not good for us. I definitely wasn't playing around that. I haven't seen that card played very much. Very, very good against Heimer, though. Kill a unit with 3 or less power. Yeah. Ooh. We don't have progress day up. We can turn Zed into a 1/1 though, which is pretty fantastic. And we have to discard a progress day to kill something.
Now who's got the upper hand?
This is fast, but if I let him attack with Zed, then he creates a copy of Zed, which is going to be a 5 thing, and I'm not going to be able to do that. If I wait this turn, then I could do it, and I can still kill that on his turn. I think we do wait. I think we do it to the Zed now. And even if we don't get to use any of our mana on anything, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, he's not buffing Zed. Sure, okay. I think we're gonna have a hard time in this matchup. Holy shit. Not only is their deck hyper aggressive, but they had the perfect control as well.
I walk your path alone.
Oh, you can't choose Zed. Oh no. Well, I can turn mine this. Into this, I guess. No, I think we just kill Zed. And I'll discard a progress day. Man, that Heimerdinger did not get enough value. So he's probably playing another Zed here. Gave something else +1/+1. This being fast is pretty nuts.
Sleep is for the guiltless.
I'm gonna discard Deny. I'm not sure how good Deny is gonna be. I have to discard 2? Oh no. I don't think I can discard 2. I only have 2 mana left if I do it like that though. I think I have to discard Progress Day. I think Hextech is gonna keep me alive this turn. And that would have been pretty good. 6. So I think we do this now. We turn our 1/1 into, I don't know, a 5/3? No, a 3/2. We could use our last 3 to deal that much 3 damage to Yasuo. And then we could play this next turn. Oh, it's slow. Oh, that's not good. Okay.
You call that sneaky?
So they probably have a Deny up to save their Zed, but we'll find out. Or save their whatever, their guy. We can't play this next turn, but if we draw something interactive, we can play this at the top. Okay, no Deny. We're holding on. Barely. This is a game winner. If we could just get to 9 mana, we just win, but we're at 8. Okay, that's pretty good.
Is a leaf's only purpose to fall?
We still can't play it if we play anything. So we're probably still dead.
Walk softly, strike quickly.
Alright, first let's see if he could do anything about this. We gotta block this. We gotta deal 2 damage to this. That'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if everything resolves. Okay. Save the day, Corinna. Save the day.
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
Yasuo is currently... Use Stunner Recall 6 units. It doesn't even say how many he's done.
Strike what they cannot see.
We have to get at least 3. If we get 3 out of 5, we're golden. We actually could just cast this.
Fear the sun.
Don't have deny, you son of a bitch. Not now. Barrier and lifesteal this round. You know what? I will poke that. And just to be safe, I will poke that.
My kind of lessons.
Ambition incarnate.
Oh, there goes a Heimerdinger, but we do get 4 damage to everything. Very nice. I would have loved to have discarded this over my Heimerdinger.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
I will attack.
Not suffer fools.
The fact they haven't had to deny yet is disgusting and awesome. We're still not out of the, we're not out of the woods yet. If we draw 2 more of these, we might just be though. I don't like that. Okay, summon this guy. Fortunately, we're gonna deal 9 damage to this. Because this thing has quick attack and only gets stronger. This thing doesn't have fearsome, luckily. Oh my god, did he... All he needs is 1 minion. So I think he got us still. Which is crazy. Okay, we're at 1. We're not dead yet, I guess. Now a progress day would probably be great, wouldn't it? Can't even play it.
Do not test my patience.
How fantastic is that? Alright, we could play it this turn. It's really good. It's also burst, so we just get a free spell.
Step lightly.
I'll do 3, 2, 1. It's slow, right? Yeah, we have to do it now in case he attacks. Damn, he just won. He just won. Good game.
They cannot strike what they cannot
Good game.
see.
Hyper aggro, maybe. Man, I'm so tired of Shadow Isles, no joke. Like, it's my favorite deck. It's the one I play. It's the one I crafted all the cards of, like, when I first started, because it's just my favorite. But it is so pushed as well. We're going to need this. This is good against exactly Darius so far, what I know of. This is probably nothing. I don't know if Deny is going to be good. It might keep our something alive. I don't know. Not 100% sure. All right, let's win. We got this one. I'm not that knowledgeable about this matchup, honestly. I'm not sure. All right, at least we go first, so we don't have to worry about that. You know, we get to shoot it. It's a shooty.
Come closer.
And that fucking blows. I will deal 3 damage to that. And take 2. Do we play this? Is there any reason to play this without a Heimerdinger in play? I don't feel like there is. He didn't attack. I wonder why. Well, we will pass, keep our mana.
What's that noise?
That is acceptable for me. And that's still acceptable for me. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. I guess I could have played this and then into this to kill 2 things, but I'm not 100% sure about that plan. We can still do this and bounce something, but that isn't necessarily efficient, I suppose. Why would you not attack? Are they trying to let me win? Is that the master plan here? They're playing an aggro deck, but they decided they can't attack. And that'll be really lame. And I should be down to like 10 right now, I feel like. They missed 2, 3. Okay, they're attacking now. Okay. So we're better. So I think I've only missed 2. They only missed 2 damage. But they gave me a chance to pass the round. That is high risk, low reward. I will create a random spell. Okay. Not super into that. I mean, we'll create a spell, so we could use something to save us right now. It's slow, unfortunately, but it is pretty good. At least we have something to discard, right? Oh, thank you. I would like to deal 3 damage, 2 damage, 1 damage. With my True Shot Barrage. I quite like True Shot Barrage. It's very expensive for what you're getting. Like, it's 7 for, what, 6 damage? Not exactly a killer value, but I don't want to discard any of this stuff. I'm probably going to play Progress Day. We're at 16 HP, and it's our attack, so we probably got some nice time here. Just draw me cards, please. And if we ever draw anything that's good, we are in a good spot. I'll play some 1-drops. This is the thing where Shadow Isles just suddenly wins out of nowhere, though. Like, they could have nothing, they could play nothing for like 6 turns and just win off the 2 strongest guys in the Shadow Isles. Like the 7-drop and the 8-drop or whatever. Like, those cards are strong enough where if you don't have a deck ready to beat them, they just destroy you. This actually ramps us, which is pretty nuts. Okay. Oh, ramp. I don't want to draw 3 cards. This actually gives me +3/+0 this round, and I have 2 of them, which actually does let me block. Which is not shit. I still think we just kill one, though. Kind of works out the same. This matchup's going pretty well for us, but it's only because they're not, I don't feel like they're being aggressive enough. Okay. I'll give you +3 attack. I would like you to block here, please. I'll just have you block here. I don't care about the 3/1. I want to keep my mana, because like if we draw a Heimerdinger, suddenly we're explosive, you know? That doesn't really matter that much. We mostly, like, it would have been nice to trade with it, but we got to block with it, right? Alright, they've got 1 card. Top deck Heimerdinger for the win. No, okay, well. Let's get rid of, I think this card. Do we just play Progress Day? I don't want to play Progress Day. I want to get something that's powerful and lets me win the game. There we go.
Eminently logical.
Give me stuff. And that's really good.
It's smaller than the diagram.
I think we hold it, though, until we get up to 8 mana. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we have to do anything here. We could hit something for 7. No, it'll be hard to do next turn, I think. Let's just kill this. Does give me the 7/1. I'm too guilty of holding that card. I forget that it's slow and it's just bad. Oh, this thing has barrier. Barrier's only until the end of turn, though, right? Last 1 round. Yeah, well, nothing we can do about that.
Added to the bug list.
One of their last 2 cards were a Heimerdinger killer. Barrier only lasts for 1 round, so why would we not kill this guy? Okay, that's why, because he won't block it. That's even better. I wish barrier did last until it took damage. I think that would be really cool. But maybe that would be way too powerful. Man, I could recall it. Let's just not, though. I think that's good. Man, Progress Day is like what makes our deck worth a damn, honestly. Let's because we're gonna Progress Day next turn. Let's play this. Let's get 2/1/1s. Because if we're gonna go up to 11 mana next turn, we could 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can't Progress Day and Heimerdinger in the same turn, unfortunately. That's really annoying. Their last cards are fucking powerful, man. I will still block. Oh, it has fear, so I can't. Okay. I think this matchup's like totally in the bag, though. I can't imagine us losing it at this point. They would need to top deck some insane Shadow Isle stuff, I think. Or just some super insane stuff in general. Like, they have Darius, which is pretty buff, but we've got 2 Heimerdingers in our hand, and nothing but time. Oh, it actually went down to 7 also. Which is kind of dope. Attack. Oh, he did get to draw 2 cards. His top deck was 2 cards and a free block. Oh, that's not bad. We're still in trouble if we don't get to use this Heimerdinger. Okay, that card kind of sucks. And it's not bad on turn 2. It's kind of bad on turn, 10. Okay, block.
Oh dear.
Do I even want to protect the 7/1? I mean, I guess I kind of do, don't I? I will discard this, hit that. Still have 5 mana left. We can still recall Heimerdinger if we need to. Sorry, aggro. Your aggro is not aggro-y enough. So this is, I guess when you see Shadow Isle's Noxus, you should think, you should be thinking spiders. Peace out, opponent. Hope you had a good game, because I know I did. All right, let's give this another go. This is phenomenal, but not turn 1. This is phenomenal pretty much early. I don't know how I like Will right now. Oh, we got spells, bro. I mean, this is good because it's usable on literally any turn. All right, Heimer. If we could just live to get to Heimer and then cast a couple spells on that turn.
You'll soon understand my methods.
Okay, well, we're going to let that resolve because we'd rather kill whatever he's about to play. This is pretty good. Steel Tempest. I haven't really used that much, but... Oh, that's nice. I don't have anything that makes me discard right now, though. Ba 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 ba.
Act natural. I got you.
All right, well, they're gonna double buff something. We'll still deal 2 damage to that, of course. But he is going to double buff Zed. I'm guessing. This is a 1 mana burst spell. We don't really care about it, and sometimes it's free, like in this situation. This is also burst. These cards work pretty darn well together. Are we only playing these that want to be discarded? I don't know. Rummage is good. It does let you filter your hand. And it is a burst spell, so you can just play free, 1/1s with Heimerdinger, even. All we care about is survive into Heimerdinger.
There's always a way out.
How crazy. I still think we save the beam for whatever he's putting all of his buffs into. I'd rather just stun that. Is it a Zed? A 5/4 Zed? Because we could stun that and kill it. We could stun this and kill the Zed. If he plays a 5/4 Zed.
Give me a sweet bun. Heightens the senses.
Would I get rid of my deny? I don't know how good deny is in this matchup. Do you think they're going to hit me for 4? Omen Hawk. Well, they're doing a lot of buffs, I won't lie. I still plan on just stunning this guy. I mean, that's only 2 damage. I am going to get rid of deny. Not sure how good it is here. Create a random spell in hand and light and create 2 spells instead. I like that. And we'll block this as well. Taking 1 damage, trading with his 1/1. We still gonna have 3 spell mana on the turn with Heimerdinger. It all seems acceptable. Also, using a 3 mana spell with Heimerdinger will get us a an elusive 3/1, which is pretty good in our situation. I think I just still play it. Without the deny, I guess I can't keep him alive, but I don't know what they're playing. I think Noxious is the one that has the deal kill something with 3 or less power. Iona just has a bunch of like recall. I don't know if they have any like hard removal or even 3 damage. The Frost people, they definitely have some damage, but it's mostly, again, just Frost.
Progress waits for no one.
Alright, you're gonna kill my Heimer. Or you're just gonna recall it. Okay. That's totally cool. We can actually get a free turret. Whenever you cast a spell. I don't know if it needs a resolve, if it's like magic. I actually haven't played enough Heimerdinger. I mean, if you have exactly deny, you could do something, or you could recall your guy or something, I suppose. Let's look at the eye. Wop 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 wop. All right. That probably prevented him from playing his Zed or something that he wanted to. We do get the turret out of it still. Oh, that's pretty not cool. It means we're taking 5, no, we're taking 6, like basically guaranteed, right?
Pledge yourself to the shadow.
Oh. We take 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 if we play Heimerdinger right here. So we have to hope he doesn't have a deny, I guess. I think we want to do this first. Because there's no reason not to. I would really like to play 2 Scrap Scuttlers, honestly. Create a random spell in hand and light and create 2 instead. Alright, we'll do what we can. So we're taking 7 this turn, which is, you know, 7 less than we were going to. Can't block. Maybe I should have done this because it was basically a free spell if he didn't have deny anyway. But I don't know. I'd rather keep it with Heimer, I think. I can't even block any of that shit, though. This is fast, though. This is fast, so I can.
The sweet smell of science.
Will no one listen?
I've already got 2 blockers. I don't need another blocker. And this will recall one of those. Or stun one of them. This doesn't actually achieve much for me this turn. Unless I really feel like I want to attack. But I don't think that I do. But then again, I would like another blocker, I think. For this 4/4. Oh, that's a fantastic one to get. That's actually one of the best spells we could have possibly have gotten. Oh, that's not good. So he's just going to attack right away.
Many tribes under one banner.
Okay. Honestly, not that bad. This is actually fantastic.
Round and round and round it goes.
It's a burst spell. It should still be our turn, right?
You gotta believe me. My shield is my sword.
Oh, I played this guy. Oh, duh, of course. Why would you not take this one, by the way? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I guess I actually stunned this guy, don't I? Okay. Counterfeit copies is actually not that bad if you could put a bunch of Heimerdingers into your deck. Only taking 3 damage this turn, so I mean that's totally fine. We do not care about our turrets dying. Oh, that's pretty nice.
My most groundbreaking invention to date.
We're going to open up with this next turn and just swing really hard, I assume.
Round and round and round it goes.
Recalling an ally is going to be really good. We don't want to use that right now. Creating a random spell I don't think is that bad. We only need to summon a turret with one more thing. I don't want to do counterfeit copies right now. I will just create a random spell, add it to my hand. That's a good card.
A sturdy construction.
Alright, Heimerdinger. Let's get it on. Granted, +1/+1, and it costs 0 this round. Okay. What's important is the elusives are dying here. Hey, an upgraded Heimerdinger, which is fantastic. I will just play you.
Zon will be mine.
Do you have a deny in one of your last 2 cards? I believe this is the card that was he just drew, and this is the card that was already in his hand. So either he was holding a deny or he just drew one. I do not know. Or, I mean, he may not have one. Of course, it's more likely. I don't know if it's more likely. Whenever you see Iona, you can just kind of are, you know, holding your breath for deny. And we don't have deny ourselves, unfortunately. But we do have a way to save our Heimerdinger. +2 HP this round. A little bit risky. But you know what? Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, we did it. That was 2 removal pieces, though. Surrendered! Woo, woo. Gotta get that hee. I think we were gonna win, but I think it took a turn or 10, still longer than I wanted it to. Boo-doo-oo-oo. So this is a deck that I actually got from Mogwai, Mega Mogwai. This is like cookie cutter. This is exactly his deck. I just took his deck list because I really wanted to try it out. And we finally opened the vault, the second vault. I finally had enough to actually make Heimerdinger, which is a card I've really wanted to play with since it was one of my favorites in closed beta. But I had a lot more rewards in closed beta than I had in open beta, blah, blah, blah. Point is, I didn't allocate my cards properly, and I ended up with a lot of garbage because I like making jank, like the Anivia stuff you've been seeing. But now that I had Heimerdinger, I just wanted to kind of get an idea of what a good deck that he can go in is, and I know Mega Mogwai is like where he's at, so I know he's really good. But this deck is like really insanely fun, but at the same time, like I feel like this deck is so hard to play well. I feel like this requires a very good knowledge of the matchups and the colors. It's a very difficult deck to play, I think, in the early stages of Runeterra, where you're still, if you're still in the stage where you're kind of learning what to play around and what to expect on what turns, this could be very tough because your resources are so valuable in this. You have a lot of card draw, and stuff like that, but if you use like bad removal, you know, your good removal at the wrong time, or this removal at this time, you may not have it for the next thing coming up. So it gets very easy to get overrun with this deck, and it's very hard to protect the build around card Heimerdinger. For me, it was just really hard to protect him at that 3 health, even though we have a lot of things that could do it, such as denies. We also have the ability just to recall him to our hand with Spirit of Iona. Where's that card at? Will of Iona, sorry, my bad. But if Heimerdinger gets down and he resolves, you get to, you know, untap, you get to get all your mana back the following round. You just basically go off. With the amount of burst spells you have in this game, this deck, Flash of Brilliance, Inside of Ages, Rummage. Rummage is actually best if you have like a Heimdinger in the field and you use like a low mana spell, like you use a Jury Rig or something, or, you know, you use something bad, maybe even you play one of these. And you like Rummage lets you discard the turret that Heimerdinger makes. Is a Heimdinger ring a dime. Point is, he lets you discard the turret he makes. So if you get like the 0 mana 0/1/1, or you get the you know, they're all 0 mana. If you get the 1/1, the 2/1, like things that are low impact aren't going to help your game plan, you could easily rummage those away to discard to essentially gain card advantage, because discarding cards that Heimdinger adds to your hand is not that really big of a deal. Now, sometimes you do want to just get a full field of turrets for blockers and stuff, but there's definitely a lot of times where Rummage is fantastic. It's a card that I think is kind of hard to use because you are times you're going to have it in your hand, or you don't have any turrets in your hand, and you have to decide what to discard removal-wise. Like your hand's full of removal, but you need to get to your win cons. And knowing what to discard when is, I think it just takes a lot of practice. I think this is a deck that's going to take a lot of you quite a long time to master. But I know Mega Mogwai got to like, I think he got the Legend with this deck, or at least he plays in Legend with this deck. Is it called Legend in this game, or is it called Champions? You know, there's a lot of terminology I'm still kind of learning. But the point is, this deck I know is phenomenal because phenomenal players made it, but it is difficult to pilot. It's difficult to play well. But if you're looking for a really good deck that has been proven by people better than me, I think this is a deck that is worth your wild cards, although just be aware going in that you're going to have to play the deck a lot to really get the most out of it, as it is not exactly as straightforward as turn one, you know, 1-drop Inspiring Mentor, 2-drop Elusive, 3-drop Elusive, 4-drop Elusive. Hey, I won. They rage quit. These games are longer. They're more nuanced. You got to really be careful. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked the clips that you saw. And if you do, stick around for more Legends of Runeterra. See you guys next time. The Purplatypus is purple out.